When it comes to beautiful flowers, bigger is better. There are more petals, more color, and a more beautiful display. That thought prompts the question, what's the world's largest flower? When purchasing flowers, you may wish to obtain the largest bloom available anywhere in the world. However, not all of the largest flowers are ornamental. Because they cannot be used as ornaments, you may be wondering which ones would make the list of the top 10 largest flowers in the world. We're bloom enthusiasts who are always on the lookout for the world's largest flower. So here's a list of 10 of the world's largest flowers. Let's take a look. Number 1 is the Rafflesia arnaldi. Rafflesia is a flowering plant genus. They can be found in the Malaya Peninsula, Borneo, Sumatra, Thailand, and the Philippines in Southeast Asia. They're the world's largest single flower. The flowers of one species can grow to be over 3 feet across. Flies are attracted to the flowers because they smell like dead animals. When the flies get inside, they pollinate the Rafflesia, which they normally lay eggs on their rotten flesh. Rafflesia is a parasite that does not use chlorophyll for photosynthesis. There's no stems, leaves, or true roots on the plants. It lives in the Tetragisma genus of vines. Its absorptive organ, the horstarium, is spread throughout the vine's tissue. Outside of the host vine, the only part of the plant visible is the flower. Number 2 is the Titan arum. Amorphophallus titanium, or Titan arum, is a flowering plant with the world's largest unbranched inflorescence. The inflorescence of the Titan arum is not as large as that of the Telepot plant, or the Coryphea umbraculifera, but the Telepot's palm's inflorescence is branched rather than unbranched. The Titan arum is known as a carrion flower, a corpse flower, or a corpse plant because of its odor, which is similar to that of a decomposing animal. The name corpse flower is also applied to the genus Rafflesia, which, like the Titan arum, grows in Sumatra's rainforests. The smell's purpose is to attract insect pollinators. In the same inflorescence, both male and female flowers grow. Female flowers open first and last for 12 to 24 hours. The male flowers open a day or two later. Self-pollinating flowers are usually prevented by this. The popular name Titan arum was coined by naturalist and broadcaster Sir David Attenborough for the BBC series The Private Life of Plants, in which the plant's flowering and pollination were filmed for the first time. On a popular TV documentary, Attenborough felt it would be inappropriate to call the plant Amorphophallus. The record height is 10 feet and 2.25 inches. Number 3 is the Telepot palm. The Telepot palm, or Coryphea umbraculifera, is a palm species native to eastern and southern India and Sri Lanka. It can be found in Cambodia, Myanmar, Thailand, and the Andaman Islands. It's one of the world's largest palms. Individuals have grown to be up to 80 feet tall, with stems up to 4.5 feet in diameter. It's a fan palm, with large leaves up to 16 feet wide, a leaf stem up to 13 feet long, and up to 130 leaflets. The Telepot palm has one of the longest inflorescences of any plant, measuring 19 to 26 feet long, and composed of 1 to several million small flowers, borne on branched stalk at the top of the trunk. The Telepot palm only flowers once in its life, between the ages of 30 and 80. The fruit matures in each year, producing thousands of round, small green fruit in a diameter of 1.2 to 1.6 inches and a single seed in each. After fruiting, the plant dies. Telepot palms grow at different rates depending on soil type, sunlight, temperature, and other factors. Number 4 on this list is Neptune grass. The little balls of seaweed that wash up on the beach regularly are familiar to anyone living near the Mediterranean Sea. These are produced by the Posidonia oceana plant, also known as Neptune grass, and are considered a nuisance. Because it's a marine phenogama, it has flowers and fruit. Its tapered leaves with a width of 1 centimeter and a length of about 30 to 120 centimeters. Because its stalks are rhizomes, they're underground and have fibrous leaf remains. It's an ecologically important species because both the leaves and the rhizome house different types of beings. It's regarded as a significant source of organic material and oxygen production. It's mostly found on sandy beds, but it can also be found on stones in shallow waters up to 40 meters deep. Because it's a plant, it's feeding autotrophic, and it obtains its food from organic matter and sunlight. It has flowers and fruit because it's a phainogama. Seeds are preferred for reproduction. You may have noticed that after a storm, small straw-like balls appear on the beach. These are Neptune grass leaves ripped off by the force of the waves. Number 5 is the Pua raymondi. It's Peruvian and Bolivian endemic species found only in the Andes. It first appears in Peru's Cordillera Blanca Mountains, then in Cordillera Negra's Punta Wincas. It can be found in Bolivia's Altiplano Plateau. It grows on rocky mountain slopes between 3,500 and 4,800 meters above sea level. The highest species of the bromeliad family, a monocarpic plant. A non-branching trunk can reach a height of 5 meters and a diameter of 50 to 70 centimeters. A thick rosette of tough leaves, up to 2 meters long and 6 centimeters wide, with thorns up to 1 centimeter long, grows on top. The inflorescence is a panicle up to 7 meters tall, with individual branches up to 30 centimeters long. Bracts elliptical or ovate, sharpened, membranous and pilose at the base. And flowers with strong stalks, sepals 4 centimeters long, petals 5 to 8 centimeters, yellow-green or green-white. The fruit is in the form of a capsule. It blooms for about 3 months and is pollinated by several species of hummingbirds during this time. It reproduces only through seeds and does not produce stolons. It can live for 80 to 150 years. Because people eat its pulp and offer it to members of neighboring communities to honor them, a young puya is traditionally a part of Andean festivals. Number 6 is the humble sunflower. A sunflower is an inflorescence, which means the flower head contains many tiny flowers or florets. The central florets resemble the center of a normal flower, while the outer florets resemble yellow petals, and together they form a false flower. This natural design makes it easier for insects and birds to see the sunflower, and after pollination, each little flower or floret produces a seed. A sunflower's stem can grow to be 10 feet tall, and the sunflower head can be 11.8 inches wide. Sunflowers are extremely fast-growing plants, growing 8 to 12 feet tall in 6 months under ideal conditions. The Guinness World Record for the tallest sunflower as of 2012 is 27 feet for a sunflower grown in Germany. A sunflower head's flowers are clustered in a spiral pattern, with each floret orientated towards the next by the golden angle of 137.5 degrees. It's a common misconception that during the day, flowering sunflower heads follow the sun across the sky. Young flower buds do exhibit movement similar to this behavior due to a process called heliotropsin. A mature flower, on the other hand, usually faces east. Toxins such as lead, arsenic, and uranium can be extracted from contaminated soil using sunflowers. Number 7 is the tree peony. A tree peony is one of the species or cultivars in the section Mountan of the genus Peony. It's made up of shrubs with aerial woody stems that are perennial. Other perennials do not have perennial woody stems. Instead, the stems die back after the growing season and emerge from buds just beneath the surface early in the next year. In China, tree peonies have been cultivated for millennia, and hybrids are thought to have originated in gardens where different wild tree peony species were planted close together, especially the hybrids known as Peony subfruticosa. They're used for both medicinal and ornamental purposes. These hybrids, as well as other tree peonies, are known in China as mudan. The tree peony is a unique type of flower that consists of shrubs with woody stems that live all year. When fully grown, these flowers can grow to be 3 to 5 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide. Number 8 on this list is the hibiscus. Hibiscus is a plant genus in the mallow family that produces flowering plants. The genus is quite large, with hundreds of species native to warm temperate, subtropical, and tropical regions around the world. This flower species include Chinese hibiscus, Mayo, Canaf, Rosella, and Rose of Sharon. Hibiscus flowers come in a variety of colors, including white, red, yellow, pink, purple, peach, and orange. The color of hibiscus flowers changes with age in some species. Hibiscus flowers are distinguished by their large trumpet-like shape. Hibiscus can grow up to 15 feet tall and long. China and Thailand are the world's largest producers of hibiscus. Most varieties of hibiscus bloom in a flash of fiery color, and this display lasts only a few days. The bloom appears early in the morning and fades by late afternoon. For hair strengthening, a paste of leaf and flower mixed with sesame oil is applied to the scalp. To control diabetes, a hibiscus flower is soaked in water overnight and then consumed the next morning. Alopecia as well is treated with a combination of hibiscus flower paste and cow urine. Hibiscus is made up of over 200 different species that can be found all over the world. Number 9 is Magnolia. A magnolia tree is one of several hundred species in the Magnolia genus. Magnolia is a genus of over 200 magnolia tree species in the Magnoliaceae family. This genus was named after French botanist Pierre Magnol by William Sherard, an English botanist who studied under Magnol. This Sweet Bay magnolia is the genus Magnolia's type species. Depending on the species, a magnolia tree can be classified as a dioecious tree, an evergreen tree, or a shrub. Magnolias are thought to have been the first or one of the first flowering plants. Magnolias may have appeared over 20 million years ago according to fossil evidence. Magnolias come in a wide range of sizes depending on the species. Small magnolia shrubs can grow to be as tall as 15 feet. The tallest tree magnolia species can grow to be more than 80 feet tall. A magnolia tree's flowers are usually either star-shaped or bowl-shaped. A magnolia tree's flowers come in a variety of colors, including green, pink, purple, white, and yellow, and are known for their wonderful scent. In England, the southern magnolia flower petals are used as a condiment. Number 10 and finally on this list is the lotus. Lotus is only 50 inches tall, but it has a horizontal spread of 10 feet. White, pink, red, blue, purple, and yellow are the colors of lotus flowers, which grow in shallow, murky waters. In Korea, China, and Japan, there are lotus festivals to celebrate the beauty of this flower. According to legend, the muddier and colorless the water is when the lotus flower blooms, the more beautiful it is. In Egyptian mythology, the lotus represents the sun because it blooms during the day and closes at night. It's said that the sun was born from the lotus flower. Buddhists believe the lotus flower represents the purity of body, mind, and spirit. A lotus has 8 petals and represents cosmic harmony in Buddhist mandalas, with 1,000-petaled lotus represents the spiral illumination. Both India and Vietnam have the pink lotus as their national flower. Even after being dormant for a very long time, lotuses can live for thousands of years. In this video, you've learned about the world's biggest flowers. The next time someone asks you which is the biggest flower on Earth, well, you'll know now. Now you have a full list of flower species to choose from.